Hey guys, this is Allison Cruz. Welcome you back to the Noire. We're gonna go and finish this mission up now. Alright, so we just got done at Mench's bar. We got done talking to Grosvenor McCaffrey, and now we're gonna go ahead and head over to that bowling alley that we've been meaning to get to for a while. So Ratling's Bowling Alley. And so yeah, this is pretty easy. Not really much else to do in this case other than the final interrogations. And I guess we could get that street case, but nah, we're gonna save it for later. Oh wait, what are we doing? Drive.
11 King.
Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, yeah, we have to do that first. Crap. Okay, we have to go there first. Yeah, we definitely want to go to Central first. So we're gonna go. No, game. I wanted to change my location. Alright, whatever. So anyway, today is June 27th, 2011, at 2:50 something in the morning. Oh, hey, we did actually go here. Nice. Well, thank you, game. You read my mind. So anyway, we're going to have to get a little bit of updated briefingness on this. We have to head downstairs. Yes, with Ray Pinker and Crothers. Alright, let's run down there. Hurry. Hurry. The technical services. Alright, now let's go in here. And here is a bit more of a spoiler to the next case.
Have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired out.
So the next case is actually pretty interesting. This is actually the last kind of case, like the last real case of the homicide folder and.
Evelyn Summers.
But I'll get in that in the next episode when we actually get started on the final case, I guess, so to speak. Even though, I don't know, I don't really consider it a real case. I mean, it is a case, it's just different, I should say. There's no questions in it, and it's more like a scavenger hunt than anything else.
What did it say? You sure you want to know?
That in itself is probably a spoiler, so I apologize.
As far as we can be sure, it said
what? That's a bad word.
That's one way of looking at it.
God, this one time we were doing this like I think a couple of years ago we were doing this scavenger hunt in our town, just random stuff, and my friend, she was calling her mom. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're on a scavenger hunt." And it was just so funny because her mom didn't even notice. But scavenger hunt. Good times. Those are pretty fun. Like we just have people just telling us what to do, or like where to go, like take pictures of us doing certain things at certain places because we're just that bored. So.
I want daily reports.
So basically, he's just telling us to focus on this case and forget about the Black Dahlia dealio, and that's actually going to change in the next episode, or in the next case. So.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for the captain.
So yeah, there's that, and so yeah. So now we're gonna go and finish this off. So great. Now we have to use the telephone to get it. It's like, all right, let me call the police station, even though I'm right here. These guys are running all slowly. Oh god. But anyway. I just had so much ice cream, god, I'm gonna throw up because I had so much. It was like this weird Rocky Road chocolate chip peanut butter or something, and it's just so much sweetness. Are you listening?
Thank you.
Alright, so now we got McCaffrey's apartment, and we'll be able to head over there after we go to the bowling alley, which is where I wanted to go. Move over, fat ass. Alright, so Rawlings Bowling Alley. Finally, head over there. Commercial bowling lanes. I just like a bowling. Like, I'm not terrible. I'm just average and, like, I don't even know.
Would it bother
Like
you to put
90s
the
or
wrong
something,
person away?
but whatever.
Depends on what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slammer ever found out.
Well, now. Anyway. Alright, so this is actually kind of an interesting part. We'll examine a little bit of the bowling alley, but we actually get into a car chase scene, and for once we actually get a pretty good car. And this mission is really easy, but if you let it go on too long, we end up going through this train tunnel where unfortunately you can't bash him into the oncoming train. For one, because the train is going super slow, and for two, that it's like one of those computer animated things that won't let him go over there. He'll always swerve back in no matter how damaged his vehicle is. And if you just like broke down his car in front of the other train tracks and it comes, the train will stop. It's dumb. I just really wish that we could see a suspect get blown up in a train, even if it is like a side video. But
Homicide.
yeah, so. This lady, God. Look at her. Look at her
Conducting
face.
an investigation,
I
ma'am.
love. Look at his
You know
expression.
the
He's
name
like slightly
Evelyn
like his.
Summers?
I don't even know.
Like I should.
Jimmy. Jimmy Jazz, J-A-Z-Z.
Tiernan.
So Jimmy James
He's a
Tiernan.
pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after
Whoa.
work. It stuck in my mind. Because she was much older, too old for him.
She's like, and I would know what's too old for him. Florence. Florence is such a weird name, and the fact that
Thanks, ma'am.
people in England would name their sons that.
Let's go.
I love how Cole's like, let's go get him. But basically, there he is right over there. You see him like running across the lanes. And then when we turn around the corner here, he'll just be chilling there like nothing happened.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Oh, he's gonna run, of course. He's like, God damn it, why do they always run? Them sly son of bitches. So here he is gonna bolt it. There's like blood on his face. He's like, God damn it, let's just hijack this really nice Bond car. All right. This thing is awesome. I love this car.
What are you
It's so
waiting
fast.
for? Get after
So I'm gonna just get rid of him really fast here because it's pretty easy to get him. So
These are
We're
flashy cars to be parked outside of
so Rusty's gonna go ahead and shoot him a couple times, and we'll just take care of him pretty quick here.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tire. Wish me luck.
There he is. Come on, Rusty.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Whoa, burn!
Another
He
run.
didn't die yet. Okay, he's almost dead.
Why do they always run?
Try and get
I'm
his
sure he's got
explosion
the
caught on
person in more
screen.
than one of these
Shall we?
homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
Sometimes he'll bash into that car right there that he just passed, but apparently this time he didn't.
Don't go to
Come on.
sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Come on, you can get him now. It's gonna do something. He's gonna
Clean this
stay on this
asshole
road for a
off the
little
road.
longer until he goes through.
That is the end of that.
That was lame.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless
So he'll
endangerment.
go through that
That's
park
unless
over
you
there. I'll
run
just
into
show
a
the
wall, which is
other
always
video
trouble.
of him doing that because I already recorded it and I wanted to get a run of it going all the way to the end. Just I don't know. I had this stupid video idea name for it. It's so dumb. Any rhythm game, you know, aficionado should know the reference, but still, regardless. It's so dumb. I just had to do it. And he's like, "Yep, doing my job again. Nothing better to do Saturday night. Round up some bitches." All right, so now that's done. We have the car here. We have the Celestia whatever thing, and we can actually take that around, which is kind of nice. Even though I'm not going to be driving, but we're going to go ahead head over to McCaffrey's apartment. So go do that and do a quick investigation there before heading back to Central and conducting a few questions, and then subsequently finishing up the case. So as you can tell, it's pretty short. Blah blah blah. Oh god. The taste is like lingering in my mouth and it's sick because I don't like it. I hate it when taste lingers. Like, I don't know, coffee breath is the worst. Luckily I don't get coffee breath, or at least I hope I don't, but if I do, it can't really be that bad. Otherwise I'd have it like all the time. But I do brush my teeth quite often and floss, which is surprising. I actually floss more than I brush my teeth. But here we're going to check this, and we're going to check what room he's in, which is numero 6. Numero 6. So A. McCaffrey. Or G, I think. But whatever. So we can run up the stairs, run upstairs. Alright. We're running upstairs. And it's weird. Yeah, rooms 5 and 6 is this way. I'd always like read it the other way around. Whoops. There you go. So, yeah, we're going to bust in. Come on, Rusty. Okay. Rusty usually says nobody's home or something, and then something else. But alright, so we're gonna go investigate his like weird little room over here, and we're gonna see this book. This book of evil.
I don't think so.
Whoops, that was the wrong one. I wanted to get the right here. There we go. Alright, so here we have the bottom half of the torn letter we saw on the body when we were at the rail yard. So
Torn from the letter we found beside the body.
yeah.
At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Okay, thank you. And now we can go ahead and check it. I don't think this book does anything. It's just showing that he has
Seems irrelevant.
more books laying around. And then right over here, oh my god, what is this? A bloody tire iron? Have we seen one of these in every single episode so far? So Rowling's bowling.
He said he was at home.
That's a little suspicious.
He said he didn't know.
McCaffrey's house,
And we have to.
but Tiernan's location
I've seen
of
Carruthers argue his way out of
employment.
this.
So, okay, for some reason I got the investigation music, but I thought we were supposed to get the shirt too, but whatever.
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof.
Isn't that a little homosexual?
Mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
We're taking the ladder,
I'm
duh.
hauling up the stairs.
All right, well, thank you, ma'am.
Drunk and in command of a carrier.
So we're going to have to go upstairs some more. And then commence in a chase scene. Very fun. What are you going to say?
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Oh my god, did you guys see how creepy he like whispered it? God, okay. So I'm gonna head upstairs now. Jesus. Alright, let's run. Run, skippity doo dah. Yeah, there's a main man. A main man Grubner.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Fly away! Get distraction. Oh, this guy was pretty easy to catch. We just follow him for a little bit. Oh, what the? Oh, that's where it was going. Wait, where did he go? Oh, okay, this thing. Okay, sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Okay. Alright, now we can just go straight down. Alright. God, I can't believe it. Sometimes it just seems weird because they auto-direct you in the place where you have to go next. But, like, when you first start out in the chase, but then you kind of are unaware of when you're in control of yourself again, so. Alright, so. Get 'em, coppers! Coppers. Look at the pixelated houses. Aren't those cute? I made that in Minecraft, you guys. God, this game has been doing that so often lately. Like, in the next episode, you guys are going to see me go... Well, actually, I haven't recorded it yet, but we're going to go to a fountain, and the fountain actually was so pixelated that was still in its primary color stages. Like, the water was just, like, this, like... I don't even know, this auroran blue, and it stayed like that throughout the cutscene and everything, and I was like, Jesus, and I wanted to record it, but I forgot to, so now we can go ahead and tackle his ass. Burn him!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
It's like, was that really necessary? I was already on the ground. These invisible handcuffs gets the worst of us. Just kidding. God. So, loading.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up.
Yeah, you said it. We're going to head over to Central Police Station and wrap this sucker up.
Set him up.
So like I said,
That asshole
so yeah, Jameson was the one guy we saw like a million years ago.
Wasn't that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200
200
suspects. His name was
suspects.
never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
All right.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, finally. God, Rusty never wants to do any work. What a jerk. So anyway, so like I said, yeah, this is kind of pretty much the last main case of the homicides. Next we'll be heading off into Vice, and that one's actually supposed to be the best, but I don't really know. It's supposed to just be like the core of what this game is about, but we'll get into that later because we have to finish the case at hand.
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is...
Yeah, if you guys remember, Jameson was the necrophiliac
I'll deal with that
freak.
degraded lunatic myself.
Yeah, do it.
He's got some free
God,
food
it seems like he rereads the same
Tiernan
lines.
doesn't
He always
want
talks about,
2002. I want
you
a
know,
confession from one of them.
what he talks about. Fearful retribution, all that shit.
Friend,
So,
perhaps.
alright, we won't. So anyway, we're going to go talk to Tiernan first. And this is kind of weird. We have to... Now, we can accuse either one of them, and depending on which one you choose, you'll get 3 stars or 5 stars. Now, after we complete all the questions, of course, I'll give you the choice, and you can choose whichever, but it becomes quite obvious near the end, so we'll go over here and talk to Sir James Tiernan first.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
He's got blood all over his face.
I knew you would think.
And I think that's just because of, just because, like, he doesn't have it different, but he's 24, so let's go ahead.
Can you describe your relationship
Describe the relationship
with
with the victim.
I barely knew Evelyn.
You barely knew him. You're wearing orange, and the closest color to orange is yellow, which is a lie.
Keep lying to me, and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
Damn, Cole.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Well, you see, we have our handy-dandy notebook filled with a shit ton of evidence, and we have the victim last seen. So McCaffrey testifies to seeing victim enter a hotel with Tiernan on the night of murder, and he's looking really smug in that face of his. So we're going to say that.
McCaffrey gave you up.
Yes, he
Tiernan.
did.
He says he saw you go into your hotel.
Everybody gives
with
themselves
Evelyn.
up in this town.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night we went back to my hotel room.
Wait, did he just say what I thought? I kind of had like a brain death for a second there, but like, did he just say that they went to the library to read? Like, I don't know, I do like reading, but I would never go to a library with some chick I wanted to bone, let alone someone who was like 20 years older than me, and then just read with her there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not on an intellectual level like the people of the 40s, which that just seems like such a weird thing. Or when people share a book, it's like, I don't know, I'm generally a fast reader, but it just I don't know. Sharing and waiting for the other person is kind of awkward to be like, okay, done. She's like still halfway down the page. Makes her feel stupid, but anyway, this one obviously is doubt because we have no evidence.
We'll either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Damn, Cole.
McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before.
Rusty's getting all close. He's like, I like the smell of you too, boy.
I'm not so sure.
So there's that. Now for the alibi for James Tiernan. Uh-oh. So
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
That's so. So anyway, he says he doesn't know, he doesn't remember, but obviously we have a little piece of incriminating evidence we'd like you to see,
You're lying,
Mr. Tiernan.
You'd been fighting with her. You fought.
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
Jeez, freak out much? Alright, and for that we have obviously the liquor purchase, which has, Robin testifies victim bought whiskey for a boy after an argument, and considering how old Summers was, I guess being 24 years old would still be kind of constituted as a boy, so. Boy toy much?
She left, but she came
Cougar.
back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you.
Like, here, honey, have some whiskey.
You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me.
Oops. I came up to rub my face and
wanted to care
accidentally
for me.
thumbed my mic.
She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer. McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
Uh-oh.
I might as well.
That's not something you should say.
Kicked
I'm
her
not kind
out.
of pointing the finger between you and someone
She didn't
else.
know where to go.
All right, now for access to murder weapon, which as we saw was the tire iron with the Rawlings Bowlings insignia on it. I'm going to say
Do
that.
you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
So anyway, there it says that. So, well, we can't really say truth and we can't really say doubt, so we're going to say lie. No, wait.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment.
Okay, wait a
and
second.
planted a
Never
lug
mind.
wrench there.
I didn't do that. And there's no way you can prove any different.
That's true. I done goofed. Okay, whoops. That was the wrong one.
Looks like I was mistaken.
All right. I kind of, it is doubt, actually. There we go. So, the wrench. I totally, wow.
I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book.
So,
McCaffrey went crazy.
so yeah, that was weird. I was like looking at the word doubt, or lie, and then I just said lie instead of doubt. So there we go. Now we can either charge the subject or leave interrogation, but there's still a couple more questions we can ask between the two characters. So
Her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it.
is that so? Oh, we're almost level 18.
Black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key. Present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Aw.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan.
You need to think about what you've done. All right, now that that's done, we can go ahead and talk to old what's-his-nose, to that creep McCaffrey. Ask him a couple of questions. This guy's a creep, so we're going to go talk to him.
You ready to answer some questions?
He's Mr. Smug.
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Yes, let's dance. Alibi for Mr. McCaffrey.
Evelyn died sometime around.
So this one is a pretty easy investigation, actually. So where was he? Around midnight?
I was at home.
Sometime around midnight. God, that's such a good song. Like, it's so much better acoustic, but still. So, yeah, this one's easy. We obviously know that's not what you were doing, so you're a liar. Liar.
You're lying, McCaffrey.
Liar.
You were out at the
Now, if you remember the evidence we saw in his apartment,
That proves I was there.
well, you see, sir, we found... Oh, crap. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, did we get it? I thought we did get it. Oh, wait, never mind. It's right here. Okay, so we need the torn letter. So, there we go. Okay, so we didn't get a clue for it, but whatever. We still got it from, well, we saw it on the crime scene, so there's that.
You searched her and found your mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing?
I don't know.
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else
All right,
did.
come on. Let's finish up this
Try
investigation.
exercising your powers of
Investigation. Just kidding. All right, yeah, there we go. Now for access to tire iron. Again, here we go.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold.
It's like, but I'm not cold at all.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
He's like, do you really want me to answer that? That was totally the face that Cole was making. I swear to God. Lie.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Well, yeah, we actually can. And you see, from talking to James Tiernan first, we were able to get his accusation. So, testifies the threats of violence against victim made by Grosvenor to Kafka. I totally greased that sentence. All right.
Self-preservation. That's understandable.
He's like, I'm not denying it, but I'm just going to look extra smug about it.
I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn.
What?
He came to me for help. I listened to him.
Rusty's like, what kind of colonial word, man? So now we got McCaffrey's accusation.
That's how it
So
went
now they're
down.
basically pointing fingers
I
at
told
each
him
other,
made a terrible
saying
mistake.
he done
He'd
it.
be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
Of course you did.
But you did.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Right, so he's saying that Tiernan was the one who killed him since he was so mind-numbingly drunk when he staggered over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey offered to help him out, but he didn't. He was an idiot and done goofed and forgot to do everything that any normal person should do. So now we're going to use the telephone to get another clue, which this one actually makes the case. So you definitely want to make sure you do this, because if you don't, then you're basically screwed.
Putting you through now.
Well, not really screwed. You just don't get a clue. So,
Phelps, badge 1247.
but it helps determine that clue. So,
I need the jacket.
so he needs the full metal jacket, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just check me out, man. I'm so cool. I'm doing the robot." What? Dishonorable discharge from the army? What? So now we have McCaffrey's criminal record, his real one. So, I don't know what he's going to say against that, but we're going to go talk to James Tiernan one last time. All right. He's like, sit down, bitch.
I can go. It's all been cleared up. Not
Yeah,
quite.
not quite.
We have one more question we need to ask, James.
That's so weird how he says it.
Then I think we will.
Yeah, do you hear he said that? I have one more question for you, James, and then we will be done. He said that so robotically. But anyway, events prior to murder. Are you ready, you guys, to find a question for James Tiernan? Let's do this.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning,
So,
very hungover.
and this is kind of like a weird thing to be saying when he's my arm just randomly packed up there. So you thought she would come back. Well, according to McCaffrey, that is false, which makes you a liar.
I know you're lying, James.
Come on,
You
Jimmy.
went out looking
Jimmy
for-
Jazz.
Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My voice just
How can you
cracked.
say I wasn't in that hotel room?
How can you say I wasn't in there? Well, you see, we got McCaffrey's accusation to go with the fact that you suck.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
So here is just kind of this weird, this could be like a
McCaffrey
confession almost, but
Woke me up.
it's like, what's that blood doing on your face?
He showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night.
All right, come on. Come on. This is kind of
He said that I killed Evelyn.
heart-wrenching,
And then it was all
heart-strings
over the radio.
tugging.
And that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Was it me? Alright, so that is the final question, and if we so choose, we could decide to charge the suspect or leave interrogation, but since we have one more question, we're going to have to ask McCaffrey. We're going to go ahead and do that really fast.
Wait here.
So he's like, where else would I wait, man? So now we have the final question to ask to our main man, McCaffrey. Hi. That definitely rolls off the tongue way better than our main man, Frederick Francois. But anyway, we have military service. Final question.
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
Is that so? Is that so?
I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
What is Rusty doing back there?
Minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Perhaps. But anyway, now this is very easy. Now this definitely is a confession if we've ever seen one in our life. So.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards
So.
women.
How do you turn a couple?
And to successfully answer this question, you are going to need that phone call to use as our evidence. So with that, we're going to get McCaffrey's criminal record. God, I said that really weird. But there, yeah, dishonorable discharge. You didn't even get to see any action, man.
Death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore.
Jesus.
She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
Jeez, what's with Rusty getting really close to him?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Damn. Alright, so there. And we have that. Now we can choose either to, and we got a new outfit. Alright, so we got the Hawkshot outfit. Alright. So let's put that baby on right now. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah. Now we're getting all Godfather up in this motherfucker. Just kidding. So yeah, that's what I like. Alright, so now we can choose either James Tiernan or, Governor McCarthy. What is this? The Cold War? No, whatever. McCaffrey. And if you guys want, you can choose whoever. But obviously, we've seen all we need to see, and this is the perp right here. This is the son of a bitch who's gonna get the electric chair, bar none.
Governor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder.
He's like, hey, wait, did you just change your outfit right in front of me?
Lady. Never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Yes. Praise the Lord.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot.
Another red. Llama to boot to boot.
I want you to put this business about a repeat offender.
So, okay, that's going to totally change
This
next case, I
McCaffrey
think.
creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find
Yeah,
a
look at
better
Cole. He's like, yeah, we done good, man. Just, God, I love his facial expressions. He's so proud of himself. And he's like, oh, I done goofed. I wasn't supposed to get mad there. I basically screwed myself there. And then we get another little flash to the past or whatever. Oh, not yet. And yeah! So Governor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. And actually did, like, cheer with my hands. So there is the studio secretary murder. In the next part, we're actually going to get started on kind of a semi-lengthy scene, or not scene, but a case, and we're going to want to get started on that pretty right away. So, and what I mean is just that I don't want to have, this video is already kind of long, even though we didn't really do much, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys in the next episode for the final case on the homicide folder. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys later.